Cheltenham stewards were forced to abandon the long-distance chase at the track on Thursday as temperatures soared at the Gloucestershire track. The 3-mile 2-furlong JRL Group Mares Handicap chase was called off on welfare grounds after a consultation between jockeys, trainers and stewards. 2 horses were reported to be suffering from heat stress after the first race. Another runner in the race, Dame Rose, collapsed and died of a suspected heart attack, but a track spokesperson said the death was not being linked to the heat, which was touching the mid-20 degrees Celsius on track. The spokesman added, after consultations between all parties, it was agreed that the long-distance chase should not be run. The stewards report added that running the race posed an unacceptable risk to horses over this extreme distance in the prevailing heat, especially as horses appear not to have acclimatized to the exceptionally warm weather following a prolonged cold spell. John Gosden refused to be downbeat after his 2000 Guineas Hope Roaring Lion was left trailing by Mazar in the Bet365 Craven Stakes. The Gosden trained 8-13 favourite was beaten over 9 lengths by a colt which should not be underestimated and race fit by admission of his Godolphin trainer Charlie Appleby. But, after Roaring Lion's odds had been pushed out to as long as 14-1, Gosden said it was still his intention to run the 2017 Racing Post Trophy runner-up in the Guineas back on the Rolly Mile on May 5. Gosden said, "I am perfectly happy. We'll still hope to go for a Guineas where we'd hope there'd be a proper pace all the way. There usually is. It is very different from a trial. I said to the owner before the race he was 80% and I think in the end his strength will be 1.25 miles. But the Guineas is still very much an option. If it is a solidly run race, you will see a very different Roaring Lion. Mazar, who received a well-judged front-running ride from William Buick, had a prep run in Dubai, albeit it without performing well on dirt.